In this video, I'm just going to be talking about a certain but a certain report from Sky News and like what they're reporting on Atletico's matters with La Liga and them with the move, concerning them and the move of Antoine Griezmann to Barcelona. And I just have evidence of those reports.
That Barcelona had induced Griezmann to join them well before July the 1st, when the release clause was 200 million euros, and then they waited until the price had come down before signing him. That was then.
Yeah, and you know what I feel about this move, and you know, like the shady business Barcelona's been doing these past years, and what they have been just trying to do loops or go around these laws that are governing the body of the football world, of La Liga, of Barcelona, whatever. You know, they're just trying to do these loopholes so that they can gain an advantage and do these certain things. It wasn't the contract that it did lower his release clause to 108 million pounds after July 1st, but there's more aspects to it, and Atletico also showed more evidence of why this was a shady deal by Barcelona in the first place. Here's the rest of it.
Today, their complaints are becoming more official. Atletico have asked La Liga to block Griezmann's registration at Barcelona, and it appears this sanction is possible. The La Liga president, Javier Tebas, is quoted as saying the following: Atletico wrote to us and placed in doubt whether or not we should grant Griezmann's licence at Barcelona. There is a mechanism that has been put in place, and it will be the organisations that must resolve the situation. We don't have the element of judgment.
This is just what I gotta say, you know. I know a lot of people, if this does happen, if it does go through, they're going to be blaming Barcelona. They're going to be blaming Atletico, that they're just pity. They just can't let things go and things like that. But there's governing systems. We need to stop pretending like we don't live in this world that has laws and things. And other entities like that think that they're all this, like Barcelona should pay for these circumstances. And here's just the rest of it right here.
Atletico Madrid have gone to La Liga to say this is not right. Barcelona have induced Griezmann to join them well before July the 1st. Griezmann himself had said on May the 14th that he is of his intention to leave Atletico Madrid. Didn't say anything about Barcelona at the time, but Atletico Madrid had put two and two together. Barcelona had, of course, been in for Griezmann before. 200 million euro release clause becomes 120 million euro release clause on July the 1st, and that's when Barcelona bought them. Atletico Madrid says that is wrong.
And they say that is wrong because we even know before, even like in social media and all the things, all the reports were saying that Griezmann already had a deal with them since 2017. And maybe it wasn't about that, but even in May, he even said that he was not going to continue with Atletico Madrid. He said that he wasn't going to be there anymore. So there was already an agreement made even before the season was even over. So that's what they're getting at. That's what they're saying. And just here's what they had to say about it.
You have to admire what Atletico are doing here.
I think so.
Because they are standing up for themselves. They're standing up for their supporters. They're saying we are not going to be bullied by Barcelona. If I was an Atletico Madrid supporter, I would be proud of what my club is doing, and now they're not being bullied.
And exactly, you know, like what he said, they're standing up for themselves. The president isn't letting this go off softly, you know. This was some shady business dealing. This wasn't right. Griezmann left. Just Atletico with like open arms. Like players think that they have like all this power and like whatever they say or all this feeling just because they have a following, they can do whatever they want. But there is governing systems. There are contracts that they do sign themselves, and if they don't read them, then that's their problem, you know. And in his contract, it was said that his release clause would go down on July 1st. But Barcelona, they did those agreements even before, so that's what they're getting at. When Atletico Madrid did their signing of Griezmann, they didn't do no breach of contract with Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad is even getting a percentage of it. But like that's what I'm getting at, you know. There's laws and there's these systems of government that are governing the La Liga, Atletico Madrid, FIFA as well. And I know there's corruption and things like that, but we can't be acting like we don't live in this world where there's no laws and that they don't attain, or they don't pertain to a certain entity or whatever, you know. Because, like, this is just basic stuff. Like, if you go to school and you learn about it, then this is what it is. I don't know. Maybe because I live in the United States and things are different over here, but you just can't be doing these shady things and just expect nothing to happen, you know. Because everything, the truth will come out eventually, and everything will be shown into the light. So, like, that's what I got to say. And this, especially with, like, the deals as well. Like, I've always complained of why they've been buying Griezmann, why they're looking for Neymar, or why they're looking for all these other players. But the thing is that they have been doing shady deals. Like that deal with Griezmann, it is shady because they had an agreement even before. So they should just pay the full price. This, as well as with Neymar, even when they bought him, there was reports and all this stuff coming out into the light years later of them not paying the full price or them paying more, or things like that with Santos Club, all this stuff. But, like, that's what I gotta say, you know, when you do these shady things, when you do these bad things, other players or other teams are gonna be doing the right thing, and they're gonna be getting the league or whatever. They're gonna get the Champions League. I'm not saying Madrid is better, and especially right now, but like other clubs as well. Liverpool, they freaking lost 3-0 that first one, and then they come back and they beat us 4-0. I mean, that hurts me. I don't know if it hurts you, but you think that buying Griezmann is gonna change that? Like this stuff that Barcelona is doing, where they're buying like Coutinho for like 140 million, expecting him to be like the next savior of the club, is just stupidity, you know. You can't just be expecting these things to come out of the air and things that are uncertain, you know. The MSN isn't gonna be the same thing if we get Neymar, you know. It's not gonna give us the Champions League. That's the last time we've had it. It's almost gonna be like 5 years since we had the Champions League, and we haven't done anything. We needed a center back since then, and we still need one now, and we still haven't bought one. But that's just what I gotta say, you know. They'd rather be doing shady stuff. They'd rather be buying these crazy amount of players. They'd rather be trying to get more marketing, more brand recognition, whatever. But instead of winning the titles, which is gonna keep the people here, they'd rather be doing these shady things, you know. But it's not gonna be successful in the end. And I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be a fan anymore, but it just saddens me. But this is just all I gotta say on this matter. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. Peace out.